Good morning. Happy Wednesday, friends. So today we're going to talk about community helpers. What is a community helper? Do you know what a community helper is? Well, a community helper can be a firefighter. We can have a police officer. They help us. So does a firefighter. We can have, maybe some of you might have taken your animals to these people. This is called a vet. They help us in the community. They help take care of our animals. We have those public libraries. So our librarians help us. They're in our community. And then what about those people who plant food and they drive tractors and they have like these really big fields? What are those people called? Do you remember? Do you know what those people are called? Well, they're called farmers. So they're also people in our community that help us. So we have quite a few people in our community that can help us. Even the people that fix our roads, the people that build our houses, or they build buildings, so like building our schools. Those are people that help us in the community. They make places for us. So we're going to talk about community. So I'm going to read the book. I think I'll read about a firefighter. Let's read about a firefighter. So the title of our book is I'm Going to Be a Firefighter. Can girls be firefighters? Mm-hmm. Can boys be firefighters? Yep. Can girls be doctors? Mm-hmm. Those are also people that are in our community as well that help us at the hospital. So our doctors and our nurses, they all help us as well. Can girls be police officers? Yep, we do have girl police officers and we have boy police officers. So boys and girls can do a lot of different things. Girls can be firefighters and boys can be firefighters. Boys can be cops. Girls can be cops. Girls can be doctors. Boys can be doctors. So we can be both. So girls can do both. And boys can do both. And boys can be teachers. And girls can be teachers. So we all help each other. So let's see. This is by Edith Conhardt. And that is our author. She wrote our book. What do you see about this picture? Is this picture drawn? Did somebody draw this picture, or do you think somebody might have taken this picture? This is a real picture that somebody took. So some books will have actual pictures that people take. So that's what this book is. My name is Holly. I'm at the firehouse. This is my dad. He is a volunteer firefighter. That means he isn't a firefighter all the time. He works at another job. When there is a fire, he leaves his job and he rushes to put out the fire. I want to be a firefighter too. So do you see those real pictures of a real firehouse? And there's Holly. See what Holly does. Look, Daddy is bringing out the truck. So there's Holly's dad and the fire truck. My mom and my little sisters, Lisa and Emily, watch. The engine makes a big noise. We all get a little scared. So when they blow those horns and those sirens, they're pretty loud. So sometimes we have to cover our ears, but that's so we know that they're coming and we can get out of their way. Dad turns off the engine and puts on the brake. We climb onto the truck. This is the bumper truck. It carries many coiled up hoses. It pumps water into the fire. The hose is attached to shiny valves. So these shiny valves right here, that's what the hose is hooked to, and that's where the water comes out of. Dad wears a radio on his belt so that wherever he is, he can hear it if there's a fire. Dad shows me a pick pole, an axe, and a pry bar. These tools help firefighters get inside a burning house or a car. So these tools right here are what firefighters use. If they have to get into a house, they can get in there. So there's an axe and a pry bar and a pick pole. Dad carries his turnout gear in his truck. His boots, coat, and helmet are in a red bag inside a box. Extra turnout uniforms are kept on the fire truck. Dad tries on his turnout uniform. So there's a coat and his hat. Then Lisa and I try it on. So there's Lisa, and she's trying it on. And so she's got the hat on. She's got the boots. At home, we practice what to do if there is a fire. We crawl on the floor where the smoke is less thick. We feel the floor to see if it is hot. If it is hot, we don't open the door. So they crawl and they feel the door, and if the door feels hot, do you think they should touch it? Nope, because they could get burnt, right? So they don't open the door because it's hot. Because there might be a fire on the other side of the door. We escape out a window. Thank goodness this window is on the first floor. What would happen if you were maybe upstairs in your house and you had to get out? Remember, we've practiced at our school what to do if we had to have a fire. If there was a fire at our school and what we would have to do. We decide ahead of time where to meet. Outside the house, our family meeting place is under this tree. One night, a voice on Daddy's radio says there is a fire. The voice tells exactly where the fire is. Daddy gets the keys to his truck, and he runs out the door, and he drives straight to the fire. Some parents who are firefighters, they have lights on the tops of their vehicles, and they just carry their stuff with them, and they meet the fire truck there if they're at home. At the same time, other volunteer firefighters leave their homes and jobs. They rush to the firehouse, they jump in a fire truck, and drive straight to the fire. The fire is in a store. Daddy puts on his turnout uniform. He helps another firefighter put on an oxygen tank. With the tank and the mask, the firefighters will be able to breathe if he has to go inside the store where there's all that smoking. The firefighters attach hoses to the pumper truck. They spray water onto the fire. See them spraying all that water? The fire is out. No one is hurt. There was no one in the store. Dad coils up the hoses. The firefighters put their equipment back in their truck. So see, they're all done. And then there's the fire. It's all out. They drive back to the firehouse. Good night, they say. They're tired. They've done a good job. The next morning, we have breakfast. Dad gets up late. When he joins us at the breakfast table, he tells us about the fire. He shows us how the flames shot up in the air. My dad is brave. After breakfast, Lisa and Emily and I go outside to play. Can you guess what we are playing? What do you think they're playing? Are they playing cops? Or are they playing bank? Are they playing firefighters? I'm going to be a firefighter. And so that is our story. What kind of tools do firefighters use? Or what kind of tools does a construction person use? Does a construction builder use the same tools as a firefighter? Would they use a hose? Or would they use tools that are different? So that is it, friends. I will see you tomorrow. Have a happy Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine.